Hey you! Welcome to a new video at ThePaperLetterBlog. My name is Vivian and I'm going to be making some more Happy Mail today.
Hi, back to current life for me. This is the third time I'm doing this video because somebody is trying to hide and messing up my videos. Okay, no, one of the times it was because I forgot to turn on my microphone. But okay, I just wanted to do a really quick hello, because as you could probably tell by my tan, the video I actually made back in summer, and it's now March. But I wanted to quickly say something for those of you who are either new to my channel or who are not as up to date on my life, because I know I have been uploading a lot of PO box opening videos lately, and not actually these Happy Mail process videos, which is actually why I started this channel. And which is also something I'm still very excited about, but we are actually in the process of moving, and not only moving but also redoing the house, because we got the keys last Friday and we've been kind of in this process for so long, and I just haven't been able to film Happy Mail process videos either because of space or energy or time or inspiration. So I'm currently working on uploading some older videos, and then of course a lot of PO box opening videos, because I get so much mail from you guys, which is absolutely incredible. But I just wanted to ask you to bear with me a little bit longer, because I promise I will be back to making Happy Mail videos very soon as well. That's it for now, and now let's get back to summer me and the video.
I'm going to make a video that I'm actually again quite excited about, and I hope you guys will be too. I'm doing a Happy Mail swap with Sahar. We didn't set any guidelines or deadlines or anything, which is good for me. It's good for me not to worry about weight, or I also even asked her if she wanted to keep her package with her until I send mine, because I know that she always makes such amazing Happy Mails, and then I will start worrying about how my swap has to match hers and everything, and I didn't want to worry about anything now. I just wanted to have fun and craft, which is what I'm going to be doing today. Okay, so no guidelines at all, but I do have some ideas that I'm actually really happy with. I don't know about you guys, I think in images. And my cat is just trying to ruin my video. I think in images, and I had been, you know, juggling some ideas for this swap, some themes that I thought I would like, but there's just one image that keeps on coming back in my head, and that is using vintage paper, vintage illustrations in combination with gold and newer illustrations. So I want to make sort of a mix-up of old and new with some gold, some, you know, the browned vintage papers together with some brighter colors, and I'm actually really excited about that. So I don't have any real ideas yet. I just have that, like, I just have some sort of a mood board in my head that I want to work with. I'm going to do it, but I want to make sort of well, how do you say that? It's like not precise but also not messy. It's a little bit of playful tag flip. So it's basically just going to be Happy Mail on a ring. Maybe I should call it Happy Mail on a ring. Okay, so now we're going to craft and have some fun. Yay! I hope you guys enjoy.
Okay, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually cut a large part of my talking from that video, because, like I said, I recorded that back at the end of summer, and it's actually not that relevant anymore. It was about my health, and I will update you, or actually talk you through that, but then more in a now perspective. Also, while I'm doing this voiceover, I am, I'm actually putting some stamps on an envelope. They're actually these stamps you have to make wet first, which is kind of annoying because I never get them quite okay. Okay, I'm already messing up this voiceover, but I'm not gonna do it again. I don't know why my video is blurry here, but basically what I did is I used one of those large cards that I got from Action a long time ago, and I kind of used that one as a stencil for how big I wanted the tags to be. Okay, I'm done with the stamps now. I am not a good multitasker. I actually realized that because I was so focused on the stamps, I couldn't focus on the voiceover as well, and I sounded a lot like a zombie, but I promise the video will get less blurry in a second. But basically what I did is I picked a couple different papers, first of all vintage book papers, second of all a couple of pages from my 6x8 paper pad of Maggie Holmes Flourish. Is it called Flourish? I actually forgot. Okay, one of those Maggie Holmes paper pads that you will see a lot in this video. And then the last type of paper I picked is from the Floral book for paper lovers, which is this double-sided paper. You see the pink, the reddish, and the purple on the other side. And then the last thing I'm picking is a large Maggie Holmes. Now I realize that the footage was messed up. A large Maggie Holmes Project Life card. Okay, wait, I'm going too quickly. Let me change that for a second. Okay, so truth be told is that when I do my voiceovers is actually the first time I'm seeing the footage, because it wouldn't really make a lot of sense to first edit all of the footage, which is a lot, and then do voiceover and watch it again. By the way, the paper, the 12x12 paper with the horsey on it that I'm also showing is also Maggie Holmes, and it's Flea market again, I think. I don't know. But what was I going to say? Oh yes, because I'm doing, like, when I'm doing the voiceover is actually the first time I'm seeing this stuff, because only this tag flip, not even the envelope and wrapping it all up, only the tag flip was already 3.5 hours of filming. Like, only making this Happy Meal was already 3.5 hours of footage I had to go through. So I of course sped it up quite a lot, but then it's still much. So I do go through all of it to zoom in and all that kind of stuff, but to actually watch all of it would be a lot. But okay, I now made all of the tags. I don't know where I went. Oh yeah, I made some tea. Very good, Vivian. Stay hydrated. And I'm not actually going to use that tag itself. I'm just using it as a template. And those are all vellum envelopes I have. I'm just putting all of them on the table. I bought them on AliExpress, for those of you who are wondering. I put them on the table, and then I'm just seeing which one would match best with my current selection of papers. And I pick one. That one you see right there. It's quite simple, but the flowers on there are really pretty. And then I'm actually rounding the corners of the tags, and I am putting in a hole, just one, so that I can put the ring through it. And this time I actually used a ruler and a pencil to mark where I want the hole to go, because usually I just eyeball it and then it is messy. It's usually not in the middle. But okay, I tried the different rings, and then I'm going to decorate everything individually, because if I would put it on a ring and then decorate it, it's not really easy at all. Am I adding a tag? I don't actually remember. But that, oh no, I'm making a pocket, that's it. That is the paper, also from Maggie Holmes. Yeah, it's Flourish, this one. It's so pretty. I've had that paper pad 6x8 for very long. Actually, really long, probably by now, probably a year or something, and I have only used it for that project because the papers are so pretty. I don't actually want to use them. I want to keep them and flip through the paper pad. Yes, I am that special. And like I said in the beginning, I'm actually really pleased with how this is matching my mood board of both the vintage papers, the actual vintage papers, and the vintage looking papers from Maggie Holmes, as well as those super colorful ones from Maggie Holmes as well. And then one more thing I'm also using here is a postcard, actually a greeting card from, I forgot the name, but it's a Dutch designer who's also in Libella, I think. I don't actually remember, but I bought this set, this dining set, at the thrift store for 25 cents. I'm not even kidding. I think I bought it for 25 cents, and it included something like 6 or 8 placemats, a few postcards, and like these menu cards. I think actually it's one postcard and then 6 or 8 menu cards. And you will see me use that later on, because of course I'm not going to write menus on them. I'm going to make a meal with it. And then again, I'm using Nouveau Crystal or glitter drops, Nouveau glitter drops. You guys know I love these. I will try to link as much of the stuff that I used. I will try, wow, I cannot speak. I will try to link all of it or most of it or a lot of it at least in the description box down below, such as my Nouveau drops. I'm also I'm now using a couple of affiliate links, which doesn't mean that you pay anything extra. It just means that if you use one of my links and buy something on the website, I get a small commission, which is kind of amazing for helping my channel grow. So if you do end up getting something that I recommended, I would really appreciate it if you would use my link. But okay, I'm gonna stop about it now. I'm not actually promoted or anything. And then I made a tiny envelope with some of that beautiful gold foiled vellum paper. I actually realize now I have 2 packs. I have a silver and a gold one. I don't actually know where I put them. This is making me excited. I want to make stuff with that now. Like, the problem with my current craft setup is that I don't know what I have. This is me showing Noos. No, she's always there when I film. Isn't that adorable? Isn't that cute? She's always close, my little lady. A lot of people seem to think that Noos is a guy, but she's actually a lady and she's very cute. But what was I saying? Oh yes, my current craft setup is so all over the place that I don't actually know what I have, and if I know that I have it, I don't know where it is. So I cannot wait for the move and I cannot wait for organizing. And these are letter stamps that I bought from Hema. I actually got them also very cheap because there's something wrong with them, like they're very oily, and I washed them a couple of times and they just remain oily, and other people had this problem as well, so that's why they're so cheap. But I really love the font of those stamps, so I just decided to use them anyways. And I stamped There's a Hair on some yellow paper, and then I'm using that as the cover tag. And I'm also using a doily. Oh, that was Noos again probably, but it went too quickly. Using a doily, and I'm using Pompom trim that I got at Xenos, and the purple one I got from AliExpress again, and I'm using washi tape. Wow, great story. But okay, I actually forgot I was going to tell you something, because in the beginning of this video, or actually in the intro of this video that I cut out, I was talking about my health, like my physical health. And I talked about this a lot before, but I actually don't talk about it anymore because there's not really a lot to say right now, because I've always had this problem with being super tired. Yes, I know this voiceover is all over the place, okay? I'm just trying to keep you guys up to date, but sometimes I forget what I have and what I haven't included in my stories. But I've always been super tired. Or easily tired, I should say. It's not like I'm always tired, but I'm really easily tired. And for a long time, or multiple people thought it was because of anxiety, because I have anxiety. I have been to therapy for anxiety, and I thought it would get better once my anxiety got less. That tag, the flowers, is actually the placemat from the thrift store that I glued on there. But okay, once my anxiety was less, I would get better, but I still have anxiety, okay? It's not gonna go away that easily, but it's a lot less already. And that, by the way, that Project Life card says, let your smile change the world, don't let the world change your smile. And I'm just decorating that with some more Maggie Holmes die cuts. But yes, okay. So I've always thought that once my anxiety was less, it would get being tired would get less as well. Now my anxiety is not nearly as bad, not half as bad as it used to be, but I'm still tired a lot. So probably it does have, I cannot speak. Probably my fatigue has to do with mental health, at least partially, but there's also possibly another reason, and for a while the doctors thought it might have to do with my thyroid, so I did a lot of tests, and then now they don't know if it's my thyroid anymore. They first they said that it was, and then they said that blood tests and all and scans show something is up with my thyroid, but they cannot be sure. So I'm still tired, but it might not be my thyroid. Tired thyroid. But okay. I don't actually know if you guys care about this, but I actually had someone ask, hey Vivian, you used to talk about that, and I wanted to know what is up. So I thought I would update you. What I am showing you in the video is actually 2 embellishments I made. I never really make embellishments, but I thought they turned out so cute. I thought I would give them to Seher. And I'm now going to show you how I packaged them. But okay, so basically that's the problem. I don't know what to say about my fatigue because the doctors don't know what to say either, but they've stopped all tests for now, and basically what we're doing now is we're playing the waiting game. We're just waiting to see if anything gets better or if it gets worse, because they cannot actually treat it until it gets worse, which is very nice. But okay, my doctor actually told me to start making adjustments to my life, which probably means, I don't know, I might try something else. But okay, enough about that. I actually don't really like talking about it because it's frustrating. This is the menu card that I was talking about. It actually says on the front something like menu, I think. But I'm going to cover that up. And I glued the card together, like I closed it so that now it is actually a pocket and not a card. And yes, and as you can see, the embellishments actually fit in there perfectly. So I was really, really pleased with that. Okay, yeah, no, maybe not perfectly, but I'm going to trim that paper a little bit and then it fits perfectly. It has actually been a while since I filmed this. But yeah, what else can I talk about? I'm not going to talk about my health anymore because I don't know, there's not really a lot to talk about. I can tell you about therapy, but I don't really feel like that. I can tell you about the house. Yay, if you're still here, let me know in the comment down below the subjects you like hearing about. And as you can see by the lighting, it is actually the next day. And I'm going to find a way to cover up the menu part of that card. But okay, I'm going to tell you about the house. Because, like I said in the beginning of this video, we actually got the keys to our house last Friday. Which is crazy exciting. I cannot actually I don't know. We've been waiting for it for so long. By the way, I used a washi sticker and then I put some embellishment, what is it called? Embossing powder on there. I don't know. I just got the embossing tool. I wanted to try it out. And I embossed a sticker. I don't know if that makes sense. And now I'm going to cover up the menu word. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh yes, I'm trying out my new what is that called again? Craft knife. Trying out my new craft knife. It doesn't really work as well as I would like. But this image perfectly fits over the word menu. So what was I saying? We actually got the keys to our house last Friday. We have been going to Home Depot stores. And we started redoing the house. So far it has been a lot of preparing the walls, and by that I mean covering up little holes and then smoothing the surface, if that makes sense. A lot of that, and then we're going to paint the ceilings, which will be a pain, honestly. And then what we're doing is we're painting all of the walls except for the one in the small room and the attic, also not, but then all of the walls, and we're redoing the floors. We're putting in new floorboards at the first floor and not the second floor, just the first floor. I don't know if that makes sense, but I am going to upload a empty house tour to my second channel, so go follow that if you do not already. So we're basically painting a lot and then putting in some new floors, and then the bathroom is also going to get we're going to get a new bathroom, but that is not until next month, sadly. But it's actually still a lot of work, even though it sounds like not a lot. It's more than we anticipated, I think. But it's good. I mean, we anticipated all of the work. I just had no clue how long that would actually take. But it's really, really exciting. And yeah, I don't know, this voiceover is really, really uninspired. I'm very sorry about that. I hope you guys like it anyways. But like I said, my head is so full and I've not been able to think about anything but the house and how we're going to do everything and how we're going to decorate everything and my craft room. I've actually not been able to think about anything else. So I guess talking about anything else is full of cutouts from a cut apart sheet. I gave her a bunch of Maggie Holmes die cuts. I gave her washi tape samples, some tea, some Maggie Holmes project life cards. And the reason why I keep saying Maggie Holmes is because I really like it when things match. And I also used other things, of course, but I also have that Maggie Holmes sticker book. And I find it so hard to use these things because I want to hoard them forever, but then when I end up using them, I am really, really excited. So then I put a couple of items on the ring, such as a little tassel and a charm. And then I'm just adding some more goodies to the flip book, and that is actually the end result. I'm so pleased with how this turned out. This is actually one of my favorite projects to date, so I'm really curious to hear how you guys like it. And oh yes, one last gift. Oh, I completely forgot I gave her that. I gave her one more gift, which is some beautiful stamps. But okay, Seher, I really hope you liked this. It was, like I said, definitely one of the projects I am most proud of. Don't feel shy to leave a comment down below. I always love hearing from you. I promise my videos will get better once we've moved and everything. But yeah, okay, I guess I will talk to you very soon. Hope you're having an amazing day, and yeah, bye bye.